Men are often told to be strong.
People don't ask men about their mental health, they assume.
Right. What does real strength actually look like?
The real strength starts with courage to speak to someone or to express about they are facing some mental health issues. Even their parents say to that guy, "अरे तू लड़की है क्या?
Like,
क्यों रहा है?"
right.
Such a wrong statement. Aren't you putting that boy at such a difficult situation? Oh, I'm not supposed to cry.
Societal expectations put a lot of pressure on this mentality as well.
Attention has become the economy. People are really afraid of social currency. People don't take it seriously. Why men get more hard time?
Right.
Suddenly after marriage, they are forced with so much emotional expectation because nobody has
Taught them. Right.
entrepreneurs generally do not have, like, they don't have bosses. They also want somebody to tell them what to do. Whenever men start joking around about themselves, please take them seriously.
Right.
Empowerment of women is such a big subject. I wonder who is empowering men to handle so many empowerment.
Hello everyone, I'm Tanisha and today I will be your host for this interesting conversations around men mental health. At Moun Foundation, we believe that mental health conversations shouldn't stay behind closed doors, especially when it comes to men. Today, we are here with Mr. Shreyas Bangad, sir, founder Brandmatterz. Through his journey, personally and professionally, he has observed men facing many pressures personally and professionally, and we will explore real world and business perspectives through his lens. So let's start. How are you, sir?
Hectic and happening.
Thank you for joining us today at this interview.
My pleasure.
So, sir, I would like to begin with my first question. Men are often told to be strong, especially when it comes to mental health and emotions, expressions. What does real strength actually look like?
I would love to elaborate on your question that men are generally not asked about mental health. So I'm really glad that Bond Foundation is actually thought of it, asking questions related to men's mental health. I think so. People don't ask men about their mental health; they assume
Right.
that yes, they are always doing fine, or they don't have any mental health issues. I think so. The real strength starts with men talking about or expressing about they are facing some mental health issues or they have some mental pressures, feeling that it's okay, it's natural to have that, and the courage to speak to someone or to express via some media or with someone. I think so. That's the first step we should focus on, or I would say that is the courage men need more.
Right. Acceptance, acknowledge.
Yeah, first acceptance, awareness
Right.
that we have this problem, not feel sorrow or guilty about it,
Right.
feel okay about it, and yes, okay, even if you're hurt, express it with someone you feel they can understand and help you.
Right. Totally right. So, why does men hesitate more than women to seek emotional support or go for therapy when it actually comes to their mental health?
I would say it's the way they're conditioned since the childhood. We don't realize, or especially in our Indian society nowadays, people don't believe in you know a man or a woman is shaped in their early childhood. Their mental strength or mental conditioning is done at the childhood.
Correct.
So I feel the parenting, education,
Mm.
society around, if they keep it normal, if they normalize that even men can cry, men can express, men might get too happy or too ecstatic, and it's okay. They can express, they can be in the art forms. Why not? So, if the conditioning is wrong, which is a general statement, they are supposed to be, they're expected to be very tough, very manly. You've seen them, we hear them still that, "Arey, if the a child who's a boy who's crying, even their parents say to that guy, "Arey tu ladki hai kya?
Like,
Kyun raha hai?"
right.
Such a wrong statement. Aren't you putting that boy at such a difficult situation? Oh, I'm not supposed to cry. Only girls can cry.
Cry. I'm a boy. I
I'm a
can't.
boy. I can't.
Can't.
What is this? So, if at a physical injury level, also, if that person is told that you're not supposed to cry, how that person, how that boy who becomes a grown up person will think about expressing about mental hurt?
Right.
You know, it's basic conditioning which needs to change. And I'm glad that somebody like Moun Foundation is trying to do that. I know some people who are already treating their kids in a better manner because they have gone through a wrong
Certain
manner.
experiences, yeah.
Unfortunately, people don't feel it's bad also. This is what we have been told. This is what we have been taught. So we are also bringing up a child like that. They need to first accept it. If you want no discrimination, men's, women, first this is also a point.
Very
we should
important
consider.
point. Yeah.
I think so. They are discriminated simply.
And societal expectations put a lot of pressure on this mentality as well.
Yeah, a lot. So
लोग क्या कहेंगे?
लोग क्या कहेंगे? So in our branding media language, we call it a social currency.
Okay.
So people are really afraid of social currency. People want the right social currency. People want that attention. Attention has become the economy. So they don't want the bad attention. They don't want the wrong attention. They want to be very fit in all those parameters, social parameters. That actually deepens this problem.
Right.
It has started like I've seen a lot of boys already acting as adult grown men. I think so, which is a very big issue.
They are not like that, but they try and pretend to act.
Then,
ki-
yeah, so it's
So moving forward to next question. In your experience, what are the certain mental health struggle men face silently but rarely talk about?
oh, a lot. So in my experience, not just personal experience, but observation, I'm in the field of observation and communication. So luckily, I observe more and I express and communicate also more. So I've seen a lot of men want to give attention to just the way how they look, how they dress, how they groom, but they are expected to just ignore all that. So they feel even talking about that is like not a boy thing or a man thing. It's a women's thing. And nothing wrong in about giving self attention. Second, they also want to be self centric. I'm not saying selfish. Everybody's self centric, only the radius differs. But again, they are expected or they are conditioned to be no, you are supposed to provide for women or people around or your family
You
around.
are the providers,
You are the
bread earners.
providers, and so you should not think about yourself. So again, that comes back to, and it affects their overall physical life also.
Right.
Like most of the times, they are in some physical pain, but they will not say about it, tell about it. That affects your mental. That somewhere it's all connected.
Connected.
So your mental health is decreasing. I know there are no great data about men's mental health, but there is one data which again people joke about it.
Right. That's the one of the
One
biggest
data,
factor.
one data, people joke about it. People don't take it seriously. Why men get more heart attack?
Right. Men are more prone
To the heart
severe
attack.
diseases.
And even if you don't drink or if you have a good lifestyle, I have seen, I'm sure you have observed, there's so many like fit men. Otherwise, they look physically fit.
Fit. Yeah, but
They're gone with just one heart attack.
right.
So
More on the internal struggle they are silently dealing and not sharing.
So they have at every junction of their life, they have these points, be it personal, projection of their, let's say, art side, or the projection of not doing the so-called work, They want to travel, they want to enjoy, they want to pamper themselves, but they will not say.
Right.
Or, if they want to simply cry or simply do nice drawing or simply enjoy dancing. There are a lot of struggles, be it financial, be it immaterialistic. They go through a lot, but rarely speak about it.
At what point being responsible turn into emotional exhaustion for men?
There's no specific point as such, in my opinion, but if if we try to give a model to it, like different phases of life, so I would say, like, till the marriage, like education is okay. After you start job or your own business, okay, they're left on their own. Suddenly after marriage, I think so they are forced with so much emotional expectation, other than which they are not conditioned for.
Right.
So I think so that's where the first burnout starts.
Right.
Is what I feel like, which is not easy for them to cope with, because nobody has taught
them. Right.
how to cope up with it. You know?
So the pressure of so many responsibilities
so many
all of a sudden.
responsibilities, either marriage or with early marriage and early kids,
Kids.
you know, gets them too much of pressure. But I have observed in men who have married late or have kids further late, they are in a better condition to handle this turmoil. For them, can be a financial burden, can be a turmoil. If again they are not being uh, taught, or they think it's only their responsibility to handle everything.
Right.
So, depending on situations, if they are not taught about certain phases of life,
Right.
age wise, things change. The turmoil can happen anytime.
Right.
I personally feel men age better. It's a very well thought of statement.
Yeah. Very intriguing thought.
And I feel why there used to be a so much huge gap in marriages, the age wise. We always say that women get matured fast. Women are more mature as compared to their same age thing. So if we accept it, it's better. Fine. If women get mature fast and men take time, men are slow. So give them that time, right?
Right.
So I've seen after 30s is what men really start understanding the world, and they're more even expressive about it. They even grow. Their personal life also grows. Professional life also grows way better. Right. Than the men. So I would say, if I have to divide the human cycle, right, let's say, if let's say 60 years is the average age to even study or analyze. Right. The first 30 years, I think so, women lead and rule, and at all level, at intellectual level, mental level, and you know, look level or whatever. Right. And I think so, after 30, it's what men start growing. It's just my random analysis. Right. Or they understand things better, even women.
Right. So true. So, as a founder and entrepreneur, what leaders face challenges in their mental well-being and mental health?
So, interesting question. Again, people normally don't ask about men's mental health, and this is further one more layer.
Yes.
That as leaders, as bosses, they deal with a lot of emotional turmoil, handling their staff and getting the right work done from them. At the same time, today's era, you really can't hurt anybody by saying anything. The real more pressure is on the boss. They do face a lot of challenges. That at home also, people are expecting a certain set of being man, and at office also, the team expects that a man leader has to be like this.
Right.
Like, they have a set expectation, a rule, which can be and should be different, especially with the type of personality, type of work, the way that person is treating the employees or conducting the work atmosphere.
Right.
they have a lot of work challenges and pressure. And if that is again not expressed or vented out in a right manner, then it might affect that person's family life.
Personally as well as professionally, both will get affected.
The balance part of work life balance we talk about also gets affected because of this.
Right.
Because if you're not tough enough, people will take you for granted.
Yeah.
If you're too soft, though that is also a problem. If you're too tough, that is also a problem. So yeah, it is increasing in problem. And whom will they talk to?
Right.
Entrepreneurs generally do not have, like, they don't have bosses,
Right.
right? So and probably that's why again people joke about it that a very big successful boss will say, "No, my boss is my wife." They joke about it,
Right.
but I think they really mean it.
Right.
I feel they really want someone to take care of themselves.
Right.
But again, jokingly they'll say, "I listen to my wife."
Wife.
Probably they really want to. They don't want to go home and again take decisions.
Right.
And again lead the way. They also want somebody to tell them what to do.
Take care, pamper them.
Huh.
Yeah.
Or at least instruct them.
Yeah.
You do this, and they will do that.
Do that.
Don't ask them to again think and lead and strategize and do everything. If they think family life is also work,
Yes.
or they start work life as family, that is also a
Problem. Right.
So yeah, I personally think they face this is a very big issue. However, jokingly, people talk, they do marriage jokes, or people talk about how क्या बाहर तो बड़ा शेर बना घूमता है, घर में भीगी बिल्ली होता है. So this comparison, probably they want it that way.
Right.
Like many super tiger personality men are very simple at home.
Very soft.
Very soft.
Right.
Because they want to be led.
So what, in your point of view, can family and spouse can create a safe space for leaders and entrepreneurs so that in at least personal life they have that emotional safe space to vent out their feelings and thoughts?
Definitely. Not the second part. I would agree with the first part. That of family or spouse, especially in this entrepreneurial setup, can pay a very big weight.
Right.
Very comforting manner, as you rightly put it. They want that protection. They want that security, which they are supposed to give it to others.
Others, yeah.
They also need that protection.
Right.
So the mental security and mental protection, if it is given to them properly, sometimes they just expect things. I have seen a lot of jokes or reels about how at home men just sit and do nothing.
Right.
Right? And wives or family saying, "Ye la ke do, wo karke do," and then they say, "Are you a boss?" That person is like, in office, I am actually doing everything.
Right.
I just don't want to do anything here.
Right.
So forget the home side. As your question is, at workplace, if family or spouse takes care of certain little things, have a talk with let's say some juniors,
Right.
and know what is happening in the office, how that person is, he under stress,
How he's
is he
handling.
too busy, is he taking his meal on the right time, is he expressing, is he taking time out of meetings and calls, taking a stroll, or just relaxing, that taking some nap. If this information or knowledge is also taken by the family,
Right.
and then used in the conversation, and then slowly, I'm sure that leader would start telling this to the spouse, which otherwise they're not.
Absolutely.
Right? Because I've seen a lot of men, they don't want to talk about their work life when they go home.
Yeah. They
Right?
keep it very shut down.
Because
the personal.
shut down. Two reasons. One, they don't want to repeat that trauma again,
Yeah.
or whatever stress again.
Stress
And
again.
second reason, who want to, but they're afraid of the society pressure. कि क्या तुम काम घर पे लेके आ गए.
Yeah.
Both ways. If family starts getting that right information, some utilities things they take care of,
Right.
I think so. They will start opening up, and they will.
It will help them ease out and relax.
It's like getting the right information from office related to your spouse is good enough. But again, it should be the focus should be man's mental health,
Right.
and not ki अच्छा उसने ये किया. Again,
not in
there
the
shouldn't be
gossip.
gossip.
Right.
The focus is has to be positive.
Right.
I think so. It will definitely help. Because most men, most leaders spend a lot of time in their work space.
And they rarely get time to ease out, relax, sit back, and just take pause, breathe, reset.
Yeah.
Is really absent in most of the leaders.
Yes. Because especially in relatively boutique spaces, small spaces where or the businesses where your team size is not above, let's say, 15 or 30, the bosses do a lot of work. वो jokingly again they will say कि भाई ऑफिस बॉय भी मैं ही हूँ और बॉस भी मैं ही हूँ. सबसे पहले मैं आता हूँ, सबसे लास्ट पे जाता हूँ. You know, again they will say this jokingly or sarcastically. My suggestion constantly to all women or all other men or the juniors, whenever men start joking around about themselves or their work life or family life, please take them seriously.
Right. You should take them as a signs and warning signs. They're giving it in a very subtle manner, but it is really some red alert from their side. You should understand
It is because they can't express it like exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Neither they have habit of it or they are trained for it.
Right. They don't know how to actually put it into the words. They are not as expressive as women.
They can be expressive in their work front.
Yeah.
They might give a 3-hour lecture or address a conference.
Right.
But this, they won't. So, the more and more intellectual or let's say leader type category, they go up higher in their life, the lesser they will talk about all these things.
Right.
Because they're conditioned that way. If you say, then your man status is getting down.
Correct. So, what role can workplaces, organizations, and NGOs like Moun Foundation play in men mental health?
As I said earlier, also, I am really glad that there is a foundation like Mon who focuses only on men's mental health. But more of such organizations, more of such NGOs, and even the workplaces themselves, if they start conducting simple things.
Right.
We just spoke about International Men's Day.
Right.
Nobody knows if I ask you the date.
So,
And if I ask you Women's Day, everybody will start date. There will be 6 months prior, there will be a plan, there are events happening.
Correct.
Again, empowerment of women happens. So there is a quote I had written and it got really viral that there are so many empowered women around us now, or the empowerment of women is such a big subject. I wonder who is empowering men to handle so many empowered women.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Actually, it's thought provoking thought, I would say.
At least for that, like it's like it was a very dark sarcasm or a black humor, I would say. At least for that, like to handle these empowered women, you should empower men.
Men. Yeah. Otherwise, who will empower women? If not men, then who? Because
no, they are already empowered. I feel women are already there, but who will empower men to handle them or
support
understand that empowerment?
Right.
So in a way, yes, I was talking about mental health, that they need to have that conditioning. Start at least wishing them on International Men's Day. Start random gifting. They also like surprises.
Right.
Start asking them random questions about
Their well-being,
their any materialistic need they have,
workload,
any
pressure, or
body pain they have, or just give them a body massage spa coupon, something like that, which they really need.
Absolutely. There's a dire need, to for men to actually start taking care of themselves, or somebody who is, at least giving some small gestures to support them.
Yes, yes, sure. Why not? And why not give them cute stuff?
Right. Why is it only for women? Why is it not
Yeah,
for
why
men?
not give them good looking stuff?
Right.
I have seen men get gifts which are only utility center.
So true.
Or directly a coupon like ye gift voucher of X thousand rupees. Go, you buy yours.
Right.
Again, again, there is a pressure that you have to go and buy. Right? So
Right.
it's not only materialistic things, but I am saying yes, men can, and it's very easy
Hmm.
to make men happy.
Right.
Actually, it's very easy.
They're very simple.
They're very simple. Just give them, I always tell people the men are like pyramid. There are only four sides,
Okay.
right? One side is of course food and drink, right? Kebab or sharab,
Right.
Urdu में कहना जाऊँ. Other thing is shabab. Like of course they all men, like all women also prefer looking at good looking handsome men. Same like
Men.
men, they would appreciate the beauty around.
Right.
And it's not that they're looking at with a bad taste or bad nazar, but of course they will.
Yeah.
If any beautiful woman goes and asks something, pyar se, they will do it.
Right.
Right?
Correct.
So I have seen a lot of men can't even make eye contact with a beautiful woman.
Correct.
Forget asking out for a coffee or
Hmm.
they get tense. They are not trained how to talk to women. It's only the some percentage or the earlier part of some men is being highlighted. We
We have
discussed the
so
example of dog and cat.
Yeah.
Dog is famous for something else where cat excels.
Right.
Right? But cat is never
So
talked
it's
about that.
more on the more represented part and underrepresented part.
Yes.
We talk more often about dogs and not more about cats.
Yeah.
So similarly, more often we highlight women but not men. So
It's like that.
yeah.
Third part, I would say it's about their money and materialistic things.
Ah.
They are so conditioned and so focused there. So if they get those materialistic things, be it a car, be it like I am a very happy man right now because I have a Batman edition car. हो गया मेरे बहुत I am very happy.
Right.
I don't need a lot of things to get happy.
Correct.
A man is happy in very simple things. So if all these things are handled, and last, the fourth triangle of the pyramid, I would say, is side of the pyramid, I would say, is their ego. Again, they're conditioned like that. Their ego goes at a really high level. Is something which, again, they don't express. They expect that somebody will understand. Nobody teaches them that. How will they expect?
Yeah.
How will others understand if they don't express?
Right.
But then, if that is being handled well,
Hmm.
if a woman or if kids or if people around
Parents.
give their handle their ego nicely,
Hmm.
use the thin line difference between respect and ego,
Yeah.
make them understand that we respect you. That doesn't necessarily mean we will massage your ego.
Yeah.
But at least if they get the respect, the rightful respect they deserve,
Hmm.
they have earned it.
Right.
I think so. They will handle this with this foresight. They're simplest to handle.
Absolutely.
Right? Yeah.
So my last question would be that a message you want to convey all the men watching this interview, taking care of themselves, their mental well-being.
Very important message. So I hope first of all that more men watch this video or the interview. Look at it as something you want to achieve.
Oh,
Then only they will watch it.
that's
Look at it as a materialistic benefit. Look at it as if you watch this, you will be able to be a better man in whatever your definition is. And start giving attention to your physical health, to your mental health, to take time out, to pamper yourself. Don't be mentally dependent on someone where in real life you will not be at all physically dependent. I think so. This difference is also very important.
Correct.
If you are actually dependent on them and you are expecting a certain thing, they will also know. But if you are only mentally dependent and if you are not expressing, how will the other person understand? So start expressing in a gentler, in a mild language. Be more empathetic. Don't snap out. I think so. Men snap out a lot.
It's more because of they put everything.
Yeah, they don't put more stuff in the little jar you have.
Right.
It's gonna come out one day in a very bad manner.
That's why they snaps in bitten pieces because of this thing only.
So I would say, since we are sitting in a very natural surrounding in our garden, so use like a water dripping service. थोड़ा थोड़ा पानी जो पेड़ों को मिलता रहता है,
हाँ.
वैसा वो थोड़ा थोड़ा let it come out. Let your tree and the surrounded garden you have built,
Great
let it
example.
grow.
Yeah.
And instead of heavy rains, which will wash out everything, so or sudden burst of water will not help, right? So I think so. Yeah, the that helps if you put it in slide. Take small steps. Nobody is expecting win the world. You're not.
Right.
You're not a Superman to save the world.
Yeah. There's
So
no need to be
yeah,
perfect.
means you can always do victorious things. You can always satisfy your own
Needs
and wants.
Ah.
Just go for it. Just ask it nicely,
Right.
and the world is there to provide for you also.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Tanisha.
Thank you.